Hello, good afternoon, everyone. This is Steven, and I'm on the stage to present WeWin's solutions. So we're in the show today here and very excited after 1 year pandemic, last year's virtual summit. I'm so excited to see a lot of friends here. Our main show over here in our show floor is going to be Open from Cloud to Edge 2.0. First of all, my name is Steven. I'm the executive director for WeWin. For those of you who don't know who WeWin is, we're actually a very old and a very long time OCP member. Since day one, we're actually a platinum member for the OCP. We're headquartered in Taiwan, but we have global footprints, including a large factory in Juarez, Mexico, to support the US customers for the mega scale cloud customers. So last year we were here to show our idea of open from cloud to edge. So we actually have a very well established and a large shipment of cloud customers, but we're trying to adopting the same technologies, go beyond just the cloud infrastructure. So we actually have customer as well as solutions for central office and edge applications for the 5G. So this year we actually go further beyond. So we call it Open from Cloud to Edge 2.0. So what's the difference between the 1.0 and 2.0? So last year, we're here to show our hardware management. We have a very, very good open BMC, open RMC infrastructure and solutions. We have open system firmware. This year, we actually expand more servers, more solutions for the data center infrastructure, especially for cloud. Then we also have the artificial intelligence AI solutions for 5G fluid applications. And then we also have expand our solutions in the edge applications for 5G, RAN and MEC. Very, very important is that when you actually have more and more compute power, you need cooling. So we find out that air cooling is no longer valid and no longer enough. So we also have the show for the advanced cooling solutions that we have. So to talk about the cloud solutions, you might heard about the Yosemite platforms multiple times. So yes, on the show floor, we have the Yosemite solutions. We have the Yosemite with the 1U form factor, 2U form factor, we call it the Sierra Point. We also have the next generation Yosemite platforms with the 4U form factor. So Yosemite is an ideal solution for compute front-end solutions. We also have the next generation mass storage solutions with the combination of JBOD and storage server solutions. So those are on our show floor. In addition, we have a very, very interesting what we call the Junction City derivative platform, which is actually good for both 19-inch and the OCP 21-inch form factor. And it's so flexible, it also can have the PSU or the bus bar, and the bus bar can be 48-volt bus bar. So it can be actually virtually do anything you want. You want 19-inch rack, you want 21-inch rack, you want to have a PSU, you want to have the bus bar, all in one platform. This morning, if you actually attend the keynote, you probably heard the presentation from Ampere. They recently just successfully contributed the very first ARM platforms into the OCP, which is Mount J. Yes, we're the manufacturer for the Mount J, and we have the Mount J in the show as well. Now, talking about the immersion cooling, I was actually mentioning about very exciting immersion cooling. So in the show, we not only have one immersion cooling, not only have two immersion cooling, we actually have three immersion coolings, okay? The biggest immersion cooling is so big, we cannot bring it to the show. So how can I show it in the floor? Stop by in our booth. We're actually using the augmented reality for you to actually wearing the hologram to experience how the immersion cooling tank can be open, closed, how you can service the motherboard inside. So we have a hologram. It's actually very clean. Everyone use that. We'll actually sanitize it. So please feel free to try the immersion cooling tank we have. The same tank we actually, one of our very large scale cloud customer recently just have a press announcement. They're actually putting the immersion cooling tank into the trial in their data centers. So I welcome you to stop by our booth and experience how you can wear the wear the HoloLens glasses and experience the immersion cooling. Inside the immersion cooling tank, we put the Olympus server blades. And for the OAI solutions, we actually have the Habana solution with a universal motherboard with up to 8 OAM modules. We have them, basically there are 4U form factors. We partner with Intel Gaudi for the OAI solutions. Now, I mentioned about we have 3 immersion cooling solutions. So the second immersion cooling solution we have, I usually call it the medium-sized immersion cooling. It's about the size of a refrigerator. So if you go to the engineering experience center, you're actually going to see this immersion cooling tank. It's actually a co-development we have with our with a company called Liquidstack. So what's happened is that we actually put the OAI, the Habana OAI solutions into the immersion cooling tank. So when you have the air cooling, it's a 4U form factor. When you have the immersion cooling, it immediately shrink it to a 2U form factor. So again, there is a live demo in the experience center we have, and it's actually a co-development effort we have with Liquidstack. We also have the edge solutions. Again, this is from cloud to edge. So we have the edge solutions, and this is actually an EP100 platform we have. This is a 3U 5-node form factor. And in last year's virtual summit, we actually showcased the EP100 using the virtual CU and DU, MEC, and 5G core, and we demonstrate a video streaming of the high-quality video through the 5G network. We also have a white paper that we partner with the Redsys, offering the same EP100 edge solutions as a one integrated solutions for O-RAN. So we also have this in our show booth. Another edge solutions that we have is the ES200. It is designed around the edge applications, but compared to the EP100, it actually holds more local storage with the E1.S, and also it actually capable of installing more PCIe AI cards. Now, I mentioned that we're going to have 3 immersion cooling tank. So this is the third tank, which is the smallest tank, running an edge solutions using the ES200 motherboard. Now, it's so small that we are targeting this to work with various partners we have for example, like Subway, missile launching systems, high-speed rail. So these can be the edge solution for those mission-critical transportation applications. So again, these are in our show. So this is our booth. We're at booth C2. We have the booth in the booth with all the edge solutions, all the OCP solutions, and also immersion cooling solutions. And those are all built on the building blocks that we have, including the server, hardware management, operating open system firmware, OAI, and most important, advanced cooling. So I welcome you to stop by our booth. So they are all based on our highly modularized building blocks, including the platform technologies for x86 ARM and AMD as well. They have the firmware technologies from AMI, from OpenBMC. We have the management from IPMI and Redfish. We have the open form factor good for EIA19, OpenRack. We have the redundant power solution for AC/DC solutions, and even with bus bar into one single system. And most important, we have the thermal optimization and easy serviceability. So thank you very much, and that's my presentation. And again, I'm looking forward to meet with you in our booth and engineering workshop. Thank you.